Hey guys, it's ToPro or Adam, and welcome back to another BO4 Zombies Top 5. And here at BO4, honestly, there aren't a lot of really bad guns. So today, I will go over 5 guns that are definitely the worst, but outside of these 5 guns, everything else is pretty solid. And real quick, guys, I'm doing a giveaway over the next month. Everything you see on screen right now, I'm giving away, including a unopened Jug Edition from BO3 Zombies. To enter, it's so easy. All you have to do is drop a like on the video, subscribe, and comment right now what prize you want. You can only pick one, and what platform you play on. And last but not least, if you guys have any crazy clips here in BO4 Zombies, you guys can go ahead and submit it to either the Twitter or the email you see on screen right now. And besides that, let's go ahead and jump into 5 weapons that you need to stay away from when playing Black Ops 4 Zombies. Starting things off here in the number 5 spot, I really didn't want to have another year of Treyarch Zombies and have a really bad starting pistol, but here we are, and the Welling pistol is the starting gun when Pack-a-Punch. Yes, they are explosive weapons, they are dual wield, but unfortunately, they just kind of suck. Let's start with the positives, and there's unfortunately only one, and that positive is, at least it's better than BO3, right? BO3, MR6 PAP, or the, Meat Wagon, which was the Bloodhound PAP on Shadows. Those were bad. Like, those are really bad, especially the MR6 PAPs. This is definitely better. It's an improvement, but when you compare it to the Sallies, it's not even close, right? So the first major complaint I have with these things is the damage. The damage just isn't great. And not only the damage, but the blast radius is actually sad. So let's break down the damage slash blast radius for these things right here. So if you hit the zombies directly, obviously that's a kill, it's okay. If you shoot at their feet on the ground, that's a kill, that's what we expect. But here's where things get bad. If you shoot, I mean just a little bit over to the left, all of a sudden, it won't kill the zombies. And the gameplay you're seeing right now, it's not even round 20. And these things, like the blast radius, is not killing the zombies. Heck, it won't even kill dogs. And again, when you compare these things to the Sallies, it's not even close, right? The Sallies are famous in Treyarch Zombies. The starting pistol is a huge part of Treyarch Zombies, and these things just do not live up to the hype. On top of that, the ammo for these things it's just not great. It is I think it's the exact same as the Sallies, so I think it's 8 in a clip and then 48 in reserve, but when you don't have the same damage, all of a sudden these things just completely aren't worth it. With Bandolier, you have just under 100 shots, but even with 100 shots, it still is not worth it. So guys, I know we always want to have a strong starting gun, but this gun right here is not good. Next up in the number 4 spot, we have the VKM 750 light machine gun. And this is probably the gun I've used the least out of everything on today's list, but I still have used it enough to kind of say it's bad. And this gun reminds me of the Gorgon from BO3 Zombies. I know a lot of people did not like the Gorgon. I personally did, but the thing is, this kind of gun just doesn't really work well in BO4 Zombies. So this gun has high damage, right? Just like the Gorgon, it has a super low fire rate. But the thing is, the Gorgon really excelled when camping on the catwalk, for example. Camping, shooting in a straight line, not moving, it's amazing. Here in BO4 Zombies, there really isn't a strategy to kind of camp like that. And on top of that, this thing slows you down so much. A little bit too much. I feel like that needs to be changed. Like, you move so slow with this gun. And on top of all of that, in BO4 Zombies, if you're playing on Classified or Mob, moving slow is a big no-no. Getting mobbed by dogs is not going to work with this gun right here. Maybe on IX or Voyage, but in general, the VKM, sure, it does decent damage, but it's not enough for that trade-off where you're shooting super slow and you're moving super slow. Next up in the number 3 spot, we have the Outlaw sniper rifle, and the Outlaw is the final sniper you unlock, and it's definitely not worth it. Like, I don't know why I would want to wait to unlock this thing right here, because it just kind of sucks. So the Outlaw is pretty much like a revolver type of sniper, so it's kind of like the Python, except in the form of a sniper. But of course you can't shoot as fast as a Python. But in general, guys, this gun sucks. Now obviously headshots and pretty much all the snipers in this game are a one-shot, but if you do not get a headshot, this thing will not kill the zombie actually before round 30, which is absolutely crazy. And when it comes to killing some of the bigger zombies like the gladiators or Brutus, this thing is absolutely trash. Now, to be fair, all the snipers in this game besides the SDM, which is hands down the best gun, kind of struggle against the bigger zombies, but this gun really struggles when it comes to those big zombies. But the other snipers are definitely more effective against normal zombies, and this gun right here is just kind of struggling all the time. And when I test these guns, I like to test in like the 20-ish area, so 20 to 30, and I think this gun was tested in like the later 20s, and it was really struggling against zombies. So overall, guys, it's not absolutely horrible, but it's definitely nowhere near as good as other snipers in this game. Next up, in the number 2 spot, we have yet another pistol, and the pistols in this game are unfortunately kind of bad, but this time we're talking about the Mozu, and this was kind of like the Executioner in my mind leading up to BO4. And even when I first got this thing, I'm like, finally we have kind of the return of the Executioner from BO2 Zombies, and yeah, it is definitely not the Executioner. With every gun I've talked about so far on today's list, they all do something good. This gun doesn't. Like, it's bad. Like, it's just one of those guns that is really bad, and we have now entered the territory where we are talking about trash weapons. And this gun, sure, pack-a-punched and fully pack-a-punched, like, before round 20, alright, not too bad. Once you get above round 20, this thing is not worth it. Like, zombies, it barely kills them, like an entire clip to kill a zombie. I don't even want to talk about like the gladiators or the Blightfather or Brutus. Like, this thing is okay against dogs, but when it comes to the bigger enemies, this thing is absolute trash. And overall, it's a weapon that you want to stay far away from. Here we are, guys, the number 1 spot on today's list. And going into BO4 Zombies, I was kind of hoping we would have like a really bad gun. Like, it's kind of fun having a super bad gun in Zombies, right? Like the SMR or the Springfield from World War. And my wish came true. We have a really bad gun, and that gun is the Essex Model 07. And this thing is just bad. This is a starting room weapon, which makes it even worse because I don't know why you would want to use this gun at all. Like, not even on round 1 or 2. There is no point in using this gun right here, because the other starting room gun here in BO4 Zombies is the Strife pistol. That thing is really good. Like, pack-a-punched, that thing actually puts in a lot of work and is worth buying. Now, this thing right here is absolutely horrible. In the earlier rounds, sure, it's better. Right now, you're seeing like late round 20 gameplay with this thing, and it's struggling big time. But in the earlier rounds, sure, it's better. But even then, I just don't know why you would want to use this thing. And that's what makes a bad gun bad, right? When you have no clue why you would want to buy it, we officially have a horrible gun here in BO4 Zombies, and it's kind of nice. So those are the 5 weapons you should definitely stay away from here in BO4 Zombies. The first 3 are not absolutely trash. They're good at some things, but man, these last 2 guns are absolutely trash weapons here in BO4. Besides that, guys, for the video, drop a like, subscribe for a ton of BO4 Zombies videos and streams, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.